Do you know what humble bragging is? The dictionaries define it as an ostensibly modest or self-deprecating statement whose actual purpose is to draw attention to something. I read this in the Toronto Sun the other morning regarding Harry and Meghan and immediately thought of our dear leader. Quote, the on-again, off-again royal couple say they don't want attention, but they would die without attention. Sound familiar? Our Liberal government seems to excel at humble bragging. I'll start with King Justin, he of the many scandals and ethics violations. When questioned, for example, about anything during question period, Trudeau answers with a prepared speech that rarely addresses what is being asked, but rather goes something like this. Canadians know, or Canadians want, which then morphs into something completely unrelated to what is being posed as the question. By the way, I'm Canadian, and I can state without hesitation that what Trudeau says I want is definitely not what this Canadian wants. Today, I watched in amazement as Mark Holland, humorously referred to as the House Leader, spoke to a fully masked House, that in itself odd, about how we all need to get along and stop being so divisive towards one another. 2 points on this one. Firstly, what the hell is with a full cabal of house diapers again? COVID is 3 years old, folks. Get over it. Secondly, trying to draw attention to a problem that exists in our very divided nation is like the pot calling the kettle black. PM Blackface McGroper, speaking of black, is the most divisive PM this country's ever had. Maybe start by accepting some of the blame as the party forming government for the last 8 years. Saving the best for last. Watch Trudeau on YouTube as he lectures the world in his recent address to Europe's leaders on the dangers of authoritarian, totalitarian governments and how we need to be on our guard for this kind of despotic behavior. What you are in effect doing, Mr. Trudeau, is showcasing your own true personality now that the veil has been removed. You are indeed a humble bragger, sir, and that is likely a euphemism for all of what you really are. God help us to rid our nation of this blight on society before your humble bragging ruins us completely.